Hello everyone, friends. The second chakra is the area of the navel, the area just below the navel, the area of the intestines, the area of the bladder, the area of the kidneys, yes, and in fact the power of the reproductive system. The second chakra is quite complex, and herein, to a larger extent, this is concerning the mind of the body. Yes, this is regarding the lower dantian. This is about the potential and recognition of the body. And in the majority of cases, it is primarily about feelings, specifically positive feelings and emotions. Sense of connection, feeling of connection. This is about sexuality. This is about the response of another body. This is in regards to subconscious instinctive programs and their nature. Naturally, primarily, the second chakra is linked to the first chakra. This is, so to speak, the continuation of the first chakra. This is a kind of upgrade of the first chakra. If the first chakra was about instincts, vitality, the desire to live, then in the second chakra, to a greater extent, this desire to live is already expressed by a certain pleasure. This is demonstrated by a specific environment of individuals such as yourself, animals. So you appreciate being in each other's company, you derive pleasure from being together and sharing moments of joy, in accordance, uninterrupted presence together, and a specific potentiality. The second chakra is very likely to be seen as your other half in terms of its importance and influence. This is most likely your spouse, your offspring, your ancestors, your loved ones, your kinfolk. So even close friends, they hang on the second chakra. Siblings, side channels that are parallel to the second chakra. That is in relation to family, with a capital letter concerning the possibilities of perpetuating the lineage. The potential for your ancestors to manifest themselves through you in the future is something to contemplate and embrace. Of course, it is necessary to understand that all violations are secondary. Chakras respond to the power of the reproductive system. In particular, these are ovaries, if we are talking about women. To speak, it is the bladder, it is the ureters, it is the kidneys as such. To put it differently, the second chakra signifies the sexual glands. It represents the uterus. It is responsible for facilitating the activation of certain hormones. It enables the expression of the animal in its enjoyment of being in close proximity to another animal, and it plays a crucial role in the overall balance and well-being of the individual. If we are talking about men, then let's say the prostate is still the first chakra. It is precisely it. If we're discussing women, then the uterus remains more significant in relation to the second one. Chakra, it is much higher. Yes, it is an intersection. The first and second chakras. If we are referring to the lower Devonian era, then this is most likely the urinary bladder. This is liquid, a structure composed of liquid that is found within the human body, accumulates and becomes evident in a specific manner, and then is discharged or released. That is the potential of the water structure, which possesses, inside a person carries, this is the second chakra. The second chakra is a location where energy is gathered and accumulated. This is something a foundation with the capability to store a substantial amount of energy in a large capacity storage unit. If the first chakra can quickly expand to large sizes, take a huge amount of energy at once from the earth and from these generational structures, potentials, and express it with a certain excitement, then the second chakra is about storage. The energy you have acquired is approximately, Taoists state, specific seas, ocean of energy, correct? That is, this is the place where energy can be stored. This is the place where you can accumulate. Excessive energy, compress it, yes, and various forms of utilization and storage, born to accumulate it for future use in some location. Numerous Qigong practices conclude with the accumulation of energy in the lower Dantian area. Also, if we are talking about the microcosmic orbit, about some more advanced practices, then here we also see that the formation of a red mat ball with which you subsequently work mentally along the front middle, back middle meridians, or along the key meridians, along the meridians of the legs. Yes, you start activating this ball in the abdomen, in the dantian, and also finish working with it at the bottom of the abdomen, right? This indicates that this energy ball is approaching and gathering from the second chakra, correct? Approximately speaking, the second chakra located within the lower dantian serves as its center. Violations of the second chakra frequently happen due to forced connection or manipulation. This can occur during a love spell, this can happen during different types of energy informational damage, and this can occur during magical attacks, which is produced by Black Ma or another person unconsciously, possibly using entities and possibly other negative channels. Yes, it reaches the potential of the second chakra of another person and interacts with it. Either it quickly excites him, giving another person a feeling of attraction, a feeling of certain excitement, or on the contrary, it steals potential, which causes another person to experience a kind of stupor, yes, a certain kind of irritation, yes, anger. Whenever there is a substantial loss of energy in the lower dawn, it will invariably be expressed as groundless malice, devoid of any basis in reality or rationality. You will simply be extremely angry. You simply will not understand the reason why you are in this state, why you are becoming angry. However, it will be exactly the same. This anger will be generated by the fact that it is a kind of signal from the body indicating that you have lost a large amount of energy and that you are being robbed of it. Therefore, an individual becomes angry and tense, experiencing a tense stomach, displaying tense behavior and aggression towards others. This signifies that there is tension present in the second chakra. It is additionally crucial to comprehend that the navel is a distinctive phenomenon within the human body, and if it is physically severed, the umbilical cord that connected us to our mother, then on the energetic level, the placenta of the species remains, and the umbilical cord of the species remains within an individual's being. This umbilical cord of birth takes place in the energetic body of the human mind. The burden on the maternal line, the burden passed to an individual through the umbilical cord during birth, will also lead to groundless anger in a person. Therefore, if you know individuals who are consistently in a negative mood, always angry, perpetually tense, be aware that their second chakra region is obstructed, their lower dantian is obstructed. It is believed that the brain is transferred to the stomach, and it is said that there are no fewer neurons in the intestines of the stomach than there are in the brain. That is what we consider to be the mind, and we consciously think and express ourselves as I from the head. The body possesses its own mind, and it is situated within the abdomen. Therefore, most frequently, in order to transition to healing techniques, to fully engage in this sensation of our own body, we descend towards the lower dantian area. In nearly all practices, including my own practices, in immersions, in exits, in empty bamboo, you will discover what focusing on where I am currently, in relaxation, I flow down the abdomen into the lower dantian. Thus, we mentally transfer ourselves into the mind of the body, where there is more opportunity to work with sensations. There is more opportunity to work with the mind of the body. Restore bodily dysfunctions. The second chakra possesses the capacity to contain a significant amount of energy within itself. In a similar vein, the second chakra has the potential to be discharged, resulting in a substantial loss of energy in certain types of interactions. These interactions, which are most commonly expressed as love games, encompass a range of diverse expressions through which this energy is manifested and experienced in a sensory manner. So this energy is lost through sensation. The brighter the sensation, the stronger the sensation, the more potential a person loses in the process. This is a discharge of the second and first chakras. This is a loss of energy. At the same time, it is necessary to understand that if a person does not express this energy, if it does not rise up, if it is not expressed in sex, most likely this energy will destroy a person because it has not found its application, it has not been expressed. It will begin to stagnate and produce certain types of internal negative changes. Approx, like this pels the second chakra. Additionally, we'll enhance it with you, Moon Matrices. Search for in our meditations, contemplate with us. Thank you all. Farewell, everyone.